Hello and welcome, I am Ep8, and today we're going to be continuing our adventures as Ayutthaya in Southeast Asia. And there we see a new rivalry because I just started the game up and that's what the AI does. I also added this as a state so we can get Shan as an accepted culture, which extends our accepted cultures to all of this nonsense. I wonder if we could get Burmese as an accepted culture. What are they sitting at? 0%? Yeah, it might be worth trying. Anyways, so I've been doing some thinking off camera, and I think what we're going to do is we are going to go for influence ideas, because I think we should become a republic. I think that'd be really, really funny and potentially really good. Republics can get very, very high monarch point generation if they do it correctly. And if you see here, under, I believe it's economic ideas. Well, okay, that when we're a republic, that'll show. Let's stay home. When we're a republic, that'll show actually yearly Republican tradition, which we can use to help with our monarch point generation. But, so what I think we're going to do, we're going to feed as much of this to our vassal as possible, which does mean declaring war on Pasai. So let's go ahead and break our alliance there. No thank you, Pasai. And we just royal married you too. That was not smart on our part. Oh god, he's 19. That royal marriage is never going to get broken. That's kind of upsetting. But yeah, so we're going to attack Pasai. We're going to feed all this to our vassal. I think what we're going to do is have our vassal try to control as much of the Malacca node as possible, and then use a combination of light ships and the trade power we get from our vassal to control the trade here and send everything from Siam and Canton to Bengal and collect in Bengal. Which means we're going to have to conquer Canton and the Bengal node, which means going to war with some of the Chinese miners and Orissa. Let's check out Orissa. Who are they allied to? A bunch of miners. What is their army like? How big of an army do they have? I think Orissa is going to be our biggest military rival. Never mind, they have 29,000 soldiers. We can pretty easily crush that. Let's go ahead and keep with that. The reason I'm going and just taking all the aristocratic ideas right off the bat instead of upgrading our military, because we are going to fall behind a little bit military, is this military technology cost. Just in combination with a 2% tech cost reduction from all the ideas will pretty dramatically reduce how much we're having to pay for points. And I think what I have decided, we're not going to try for active westernization. Let's check our karma. Yeah, demand a retrial. We're not going to try to actively westernize. We're not going to seek out the Europeans and try to copy them. If westernization becomes available to us, we might take it, but I don't plan on doing the pretty standard Asian strategy of taking exploration, going down to India, or going across to Americas, and actively westernizing off of that. I think we're large enough that it would take a very, very long time to westernize, and I don't think it would be particularly interesting for a YouTube campaign. And I think if we go Republic, we can actually kind of offset it just with very high monarch point generation. So let's look at now. We still have a truce with Dali, with Pasai, Shu, Malacca, and Yi. We vassalized Yi. Yep. Awesome. So we've got Yi as a vassal. We've got Ligor as a vassal. We probably want to ally Nepal. I think they are someone that can help us out in our Indian campaigns. Sure. We'll royal marry you. We do want to attack Ming just for these two provinces. And then at some point we want to feed Yi back their cores on Shu. Ooh, wow. 26 development province. Where is Chengdu? So that feeds directly to Bengal. So we could actually take that once we... but we'll probably wait until we own Bengal. So long term, we just kind of want to own all of this. That's our goal right now, is we're going to own all of that. And since we've already got the achievement, I think we're just going to keep playing until I get bored with the campaign, to be honest with you. But that's certainly not yet. I'm having a lot of fun, so we're going to keep playing for quite a while now. Let's go ahead and core that. Let's pull our armies over to the coastline. Looking for a reasonably high... That's the highest supply limit. And go ahead and fabricate claims, build a spy network. So yeah, we'll attack Ming here, and then we'll attack UA. And I think that's mostly it. We really just want to take the province of Canton to kind of control the trade here. And then our focus is going to shift down to Malacca. And our vassal, he's military focused. And we do hate these guys. But he doesn't seem to want to fabricate claims. We could do that ourselves. That's very irritating that he's not fabricating any claims here. He really should be. Counter-espionage there. We don't really need to improve relations with Yi. Do we want to... We probably want to eat Kachar at some point. Just because it's a small state on our borders. I wonder what its cultures are. Assamese and Chin. That's another nice thing about going for Republic. Ooh, I forgot that we had sent those guys there. Let's cut them in two, split them in two, and then raise army maintenance back up to, yeah, half. That seems fine. Oh god, we are... I forgot that we weren't making as much money as I would like. Can we delete any forts? Yes. Let's get rid of the one here, I think. Well, let's get rid of the one in Pegu. It does have local fortifications, though. We'll get rid of the one here. Honestly, I don't think we're going to run into any problems with being attacked, you know, and having to go on the defensive, because we are, if we go to our force limits, let's look at global force limit. Yeah, we have the most, and then it's Orissa. So, there's nothing in our immediate vicinity that can really challenge us. Ooh, Manchu. Nice. I think I remember this, but it's cool to see it. Japan is unifying. Always fun to see. We'll see if they attack Korea and manage to kill them. Who's Korea at war with? Manchu? Is this a war that Korea started, or a war that Manchu started? Attacker against Korea in the Manchurian conquest. And you're allied with Liang. Not that Liang is going to be able to do anything for you. Trade efficiency. We don't really care about our Diplo rep right now. We finished annexing our vassal, so... And once our truce is up with Dali, we probably will attack him just to clean up our borders a little bit. You know, UA will probably... Or is this not UA? Woo. Tax it. We want the money. Woo might take these. Probably not. They don't have claims. They probably can't core it. Kachar has declared war on Dali. That's pretty silly. Let's go ahead and start fabricating claims on UA. Which I know I'm mispronouncing, but that's just how it sounds to me. We'll get a claim on that. The Ming has gone bankrupt. No surprise. I feel like more of these little guys should have their own traditions, but... You just have Chinese, right? Yeah. You've got your own traditions, you've got your own traditions. And there was another one. I think it was Mao. Yeah, Miao. Is that because they have a different culture? No, they have the same... Yi and Dali, or Bai, do have separate cultures. They're part of the Burman group. The culture map mode down here is so messed up. Do we want to raise more soldiers? No, we don't. We're already running a little bit of a deficit, so let's not go ahead and raise... Or not deficit, but, you know. We don't have as much money as we would really like. Ooh, military treaties. Our emphasis on a strong aristocracy has given the nobility the means to serve in the army. They're devoting more of their attention to the military. Awesome. I like that. That's really good. So I'm just going to send one army down here. In all honesty, Ligor could probably take Malacca by itself. You're allied with Pasai. Don't meddle. We don't need to be meddling. We don't have a casus belli. That reminds me that we should actually look at our estates and see what they can give us. Do we want to seek support? Yeah, we'll seek support and then demand for the 20. We cannot call it diet, but we can... Yeah, let's do that. They'll recover very quickly. And we want to finish off that idea, and we will get leaders of that upkeep, which is really nice. Do we want to make either of our rulers into a general? Let's make our king into a general, just because if he dies, we get a... Yeah, a much better ruler. Nice, that's not bad. We do actually kind of want to get our king killed to a certain degree. Let's fabricate claims on Dhaka and Bengal Delta. Can we not do that? We had a spy network of... Wait a minute. Was that not Orissa? Was that... I'm so confused. Whatever. Whatever. Not a big deal. Send our general down. Where is our navy? The strong one. I forgot that we had acquired a navy from Divet. And then as soon as our... Well, no, our navy's in place now. Let's just declare war on them. Breaking truce. What truce do we have? Why do we have a truce? Oh, it's probably a war with Pasai. I bet we had a war with Pasai. Or on the same side as Pasai against Malacca that we forgot about. And that's what that truce is. Fun. Let's get some claims going. Actually, we can declare war on UA whenever we want. I didn't realize that. Well, let's get some claims, and then let's go to war. I thought we didn't have a border. But it turns out we do. So let's advance time, just while we're waiting for these claims. Ooh, awesome. Excellent. What policy does that give us? Enlightened aristocracy, production efficiency, and religious unity. That's actually pretty good. We already have a ton of religious unity. Yeah, we're sitting at 141%, which is fantastic for avoiding corruption, by the way. I think religious unity actually got much, much better in this patch. Like, plus religious unity from ideas, because it helps you to avoid corruption. Korchin declared war on Ming. No big surprise there. No big surprise there. Dali, we'll see Dali. Ha. Yeah, we definitely want to kill Kachar at some point. They own too much land on our borders. We've successfully converted some people. We want to keep converting the Hindu. We don't want to convert the Mahayana. Mahayana. We don't want to convert the Mahayana. Actually, I was wondering, we can change to... Oh, we could change to Vajrayana. I actually think Vajrayana is one of the better ones, just because it has plus 5% morale of armies. I think this was test plus 10% earlier, and they might have nerfed it. But idea cost minus 5% is also pretty good. We currently get advisor cost minus 10%. And I don't believe that we need plus 2, plus 3. Okay, so if we didn't have the plus 2 from Theravada, then this wouldn't be always at 3. It would be between 2 and 3 dependent upon our legitimacy. So tolerance of heretics wouldn't change. Idea cost 5%. Now, the question is, we can convert to Mahayana, and it won't actually change anything, because everything will just go from being 3.7 down to 3. That's a very, very easy conversion to do. Is the advisor costs better than the idea cost? And I kind of think it is, just because we can always get more monies. You know, like, I don't think money is going to be a really big problem for us in the long term. I think monarch points is going to be kind of the limiting factor on this campaign, especially if we don't want to westernize. And that would be 20 monarch points off of every idea, which saves us, over the course of a whole idea group, 140 monarch points. Not a lot, but it's something. Was that Ming that we lost our spy network in? Do we have claims on any of them? No. Okay, so let's just continue claiming our neighbor's land. Lai Chao, sure. Canton, yes. And not counter-espionage. Oh, we don't have the spy network size. Yeah, gain karma. We're gonna lose it all in the war, so gain karma. You know what we could actually do? Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, no, we can't. Alright. I was gonna say we could vassalize Ming and then feed them back some of their cores, but no. No, we can't. Oh, let's go ahead and make sure that we are claiming the Bengal land. Sudarbans. Fabricate claim on the Delta. And on Midnapore. If I remember correctly, there is an event that gives you a benefit in Sudarbans, but maybe they lost it when they converted it to Hindu. It gives you like a plus prestige local province modifier. Fabricate claim on Linguan. And that's not the right one. Xiong. Now, we should look at UA's alliance chain. Wu, Qi, and Shun. Wu has 26,000, UA has 16,000, Shu is 11, Qi is down here at 12. I don't think that's really a problem. Although, what is their military tech? 8, 9, 8, 9. We're at 9. We might want to wait for the war. I'm going to take this off of national focus. Nah, let's just go. I trust that our numbers will see us through. Yeah, and they have almost no military ideas. They have defensive, but they're relatively oh yeah, okay. Okay, so we should be fine. We should be just fine. Not that this gives us a lot of military benefits, but you know, at least we get the yearly army tradition. So, raise up army maintenance. And if needs be, we have enough manpower. I don't think we need mercenaries. If we were running low on manpower, I would just hire some mercenaries and use them, but I don't feel like that's necessary right now. Yeah, fabricate a claim in Balasore. Oh, god dang it, I clicked off. Balasore. There you go. Alright. Right, our navy. We do actually want that. I don't remember. I think they probably have better navies than us. Oh yeah. Haha. Alright, so let's go ahead and park our entire navy here, since I don't think we're going to be winning the naval game. Although, how many heavies do they have? They don't have any heavies. I don't know, we'll assess it as it develops, as it unfolds. We do have 5 heavies, which is pretty good. We don't have any ships that can be upgraded. And there is a fort right there. Declaring war is an inherently immoral act. So let's just declare war for Lim Chao. Which leader do we want? We want to put our general in charge. And since this army is almost certainly going to come under assault, I'm not going to bother splitting off like the cannons or anything like that. We're just going to march the whole thing. Oh yeah. I think our navy, when it's grouped together like that, is pretty gosh darn strong. This one should also be... Now, it is important to recognize that this is an inland sea, so galleys are going to fight a lot better here. That being said, I think our heavies will outbalance any benefit their galleys might be able to get for them. And I don't want to go after the whole navy, I just want to blockade these two provinces. Or these two sea tiles. Hey, so breached walls already. That was quick. What is the siege progress looking like? Oh, you got messed up there. 29 days siege ticks, nothing special. So let's attach the damage, or the amount necessary for a blockade. And we'll just get these two sea tiles under full blockade, so that'll drive up their war exhaustion, which is always good. Where else do they have forts? So it's just here in Canton, and then up here. So we'll send one army to Canton, and the other army up to help with Yi, and then just occupy all of these provinces. And then once that's done, once we finish up this war, probably declare war on Ming and take these 4 provinces here. Nice. We'll go ahead and fabricate those claims, send one to Canton, send one to Yi, and then once the army that's sent to Yi wipes them up, then we'll have it occupy all of these lands. And let's look at the army size. They do have more soldiers than us, but I think their downfall will probably be uncoordination, or discoordination. Ooh, there's Wu. Alright. So we might not want to take that fight. I think if we take that fight, they'll just move in. Oh, they're moving away. Highlands. Okay, so nothing too terribly bad there. Oh, this is a close fight. Oh, nope, they're coming. We should back out. Alright, so we are going to need to supplement our numbers a little bit, so let's create a template for 11 mercenaries, since that's... Oh no, it should be 14 mercenaries, actually. And just hire them all here. Yeah... I don't think we want to piss them off, so we'll just accept their demands. Do we want a Grand Generalship? That could put us into a disaster, so I don't think so. Ooh, they are marching on us. Alright, this war might have been a little bit more ballsy. I probably should have declared war on half of China, but I still think we can get through it just fine. We have a very deep manpower pool and a pretty sizable war chest. So let's not go attack them into the mountains. That might have been a mistake. And our leader is absolute shit. That's... We went from a 1-fire leader to a 2-fire leader. Let's look at the terrain here. Farmlands and jungle. Canton is farmlands. Yep. Of course it is. Oh, there they're growing. No? Okay. They thought about it, then they decided against it. That navy is going to come under attack. And as soon as this siege is finished, we are going to attack out of the farmlands, because I think that'll be very beneficial for us. Yep, there we go. You are the 2-fire leader. So he does have a 1-2, which helps to explain how we're taking as much damage as we are in the fights. Oh, there's the Wu Navy. Do we want to try to engage that? Oh, yes we do. If we can catch that... if we can catch their navy outside of an inland sea tile... Ah, dang it. I didn't realize I was going to do that. We'll just let them be unhappy for now. If we can catch their navy outside of an inland sea zone, then it will severely reduce their combat capabilities since they have so many galleys. So that's definitely something we want to do. There's that army dead. Yeah, so we're actually taking a fair amount of casualties in these fights just because we don't have We haven't really done anything to improve the quality of our army, unfortunately. Aristocratic Ideas doesn't really do that. It's more about utility overall. Let's see if... Oh, they are going to attack. Okay. So, let's leave... I'll just leave one soldier there, since this is going to be a relatively big fight. Where is he going? Manila Bay? Okay. Ah, shoot, we might not be able to catch him. I really like the way the Ayuttaya army looks. Cool. I don't really care about that. Let's go ahead and actually remove them from interest, since they aren't particularly important anymore. The terrain width might actually work against us here. Yeah, I think so. Our front line is breaking. Oh, thank God. Okay. It was close, but we got it. And again, this is where our very deep manpower pool is going to come into play. We can recover from casualties a good deal better than they can. Yeah, just go with stability cost. Whatever. Seems good. How is their navy looking? Oh man, their navy actually is quite large. It's just kind of scattered. How many damaged ships do we have? Not that many. Let's say repair damaged ships. And the nice thing about Mare Nostrum is now we just click the repair damaged ships button, and the ships will actually go off repair and then come back to the fleet and rejoin it. Ooh, look at that. Okay, don't repair damaged ships. Oh, that's why they did it. They've got reinforcements on the way. So this is the full strength fleet though, and it does have 3 of the heavies, so I think they can win this fight very easily. I don't know if they can win the reinforced fight. Yeah, let's not have them fight that. Can they retreat? They can. So retreat to Hue. They inflicted some casualties. They haven't taken any damage themselves, which is good. Excellent. Very, very good. The siege of Canton will resolve pretty soon. Are they just sitting there? Where are they going? Let's not repair in an inland sea tile, just so that if they decide to blockade our fleet, we'll have an easier time fighting them. Looks like they're sitting there. We could probably take them, but I do want to get a couple months repairing first. Let's go attack that army. I think we are more than capable of dealing with that. I might shift consolidate. Yeah, we'll go ahead and shift consolidate. That'll make the fight go a lot easier. Aha, it was a ruse. I mean, I assume that's just coincidence, but that was a... Ah, crap. The timing on that is not good. Let them... I don't want to suffer the tech cost reduction. Yeah, so if we had waited for the technology cost, that would have gone a lot smoother. I think we are going to have to retreat from the Battle of Canton, which is unfortunate. We inflicted pretty good casualties, but with our armies split up, we can't really persist. I wonder if it would be possible to piece out any of the secondary participants. Shun... Is he in a war with someone else? He is in a war with Oirat. He's not that far off. I don't know. Yeah, you're repaired enough. Let's go. Oh, you know what we should do, though, before we engage, is recruit an admiral. Excellent. A pretty good admiral. That will pretty seriously increase our capabilities. South China Sea. Let's go. 23rd, 28th, 25th. So we'll catch the 28th Army, which is 6 galleys, or 28th Navy. Yeah, and I think we are more than capable of winning this war. We just have to wait for our manpower numbers to recover. Nice. Very good. Would they accept a white piece? No. They're not that far off from it. We'll squish that 4-stack. And I think if we actually go and blockade all of Wu and drive their war exhaustion up, we might be able to... Oh. Hey, that's cool. Apparently we can gain karma by having our king be a general. Which seems a little backwards to me, but I'll take it. I think if we go ahead and we blockade Wu and drive up their war exhaustion, we should be able to get them out of this war. But anyways, that's for the next episode. So thank you very much for joining me. In the next episode, we'll continue this war and try to take as much of southern China as we can. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Oh, and if you like this video, sorry I almost forgot. If you like this video, please feel free to leave a comment down below, like it on YouTube, subscribe, whatever, show your support. Thank you very much. Goodbye.